Alright guys, welcome back here to VanillaTV. Sorry about those ads. Actually, no we're not. It pays our bills. Actually, no it doesn't. I'm just making that stuff up. But thanks for everyone watching without ad block. This always helps us to just finance some stuff like land things. An extra webcam here or an extra webcam or two or camera or audio equipment. It's always good. Thank you very much. If you don't use ad block, thank you very much. If you do use ad block, screw you. But we still love you for watching here at VanillaTV as we have Pledge and Skully casting the quarter-final actually of the Mad Catz Team Fortress 2 challenge over at esportsheaven.net. Please support Esports Heaven and Mad Catz for just running Team Fortress 2 tournaments. There's monies and Mad Catz swag up for grabs as we have the top 18 teams of Europe, of which only 12 signed up, duking it out here for that prize. Which Epsilon is going to be the huge favourite to win. Obviously, as the ETF2 Grand Final is next week, Epsilon is also the favourite to win. That stuff stays the same, but for now, the teams that have a chance of beating Epsilon, there's two of them right here. So we have BFF versus MyDJB.net. Second map, Gullywash, is coming up. Skully, I'm excited for this because Badlands is a good map for BFF, and they struggled.
I'm sorry, I'm still sighing over the fact you think Epsilon's going to win the final, but that's another story.
Of course.
Nah.
Okay,
nah.
fair enough.
I want a shot. We could talk about the final all we want because unofficially we think it's going to happen Thursday. So we know that's going to happen. I mean, we could say whoever's going to win it. You know, it's going to be Crackland or Epsilon. Personally, I just want to see Crackland just shake up the foundations of European TF2. But if that happened, hell would probably freeze over, and Admirable would be on a throne telling us all what to do.
At that moment in time, Shootmania is an attractive esport, basically.
Whoa! Whoa! Don't go there. don't call that. No.
Hey, it's a better dig than you guys talking about the sucker during the Highlander game, huh? Let's not go there. Either way, about Highlander, hey, we do want to plug that, by the way, because ETF12 is running that new Highlander season, which is actually like full underway and everything, and it's actually quite exciting. I have to say, I was watching a little bit of that earlier, and Colony first SNSD, it was great fun.
That was really fun to cast as well. Like, there's been really some close games. Community I'm with as well had a game which I've never seen before in my life. They won upwards with 0.25 of a second. Like, literally, unofficially, a quarter of a second they won it by. Like, apparently, I was watching it, you could hear the announcer going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, victory, and you're like, what? They got it. Like it was one of those games which, you know, if you casted it, you wouldn't even know who'd won unless you looked at the bottom to see what color it was. It was that close. That's how fun the Highlander's been this season, and you know we love plugging that. We love plugging everything that happens in Europe. Another thing happening in Europe is I-47.
Not next weekend, isn't it?
Next weekend. I should be there with Byte. We're going to be trying we're going to try and let you guys know, like, what we're going to try to do our best to let you know what's happening. It's not I-47 is not a big one for TF2. We'll admit that straight away. But it's almost like a let your hair down, nice finish to the year land. That's the way I like to call it. It's just going to be one where it's just going to be more fun than really serious. And no Americans coming. It's mostly English and, you know, a few Europeans. But it's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Probably going to be tweeting. Probably a few videos. Me and Byte's going to be there. We will do our best to let you know what's happening because it's always interesting to know. I'm looking forward to it, personally. It's going to be quite fun, especially being the let your hair down thing. I won't be drunk. You know, stuff like that, really. It's going to be a take it easy LAN is the best thing to say.
No, that sounds good. And obviously, like, as you won't be able to tell just yet, but as you will be able to after this weekend, stage experience is one hell of a thing for a commentator. Like, it scares the crap out of you the first couple of times, but you'll get used to it soon enough, and you only get a better commentator out of that. So, guys, please support Skully. He's probably going to do, I guess, a little bit of commentary, like, not every game, but you're going to be around on camera.
Yeah. We don't know what's exactly going to be happening because I'll be there late on the Saturday. In the early evening, late afternoon, I'll be there. Work commitments first. But we will be there. The final will definitely be casted by myself and Byte. That's what I've been told. Card subject to change. But we will let you know what's going to happen. Like I said, I will bring a camera. You get to see my ugly face and hear my ugly voice at the same time. So, you know, it's double. I don't know how the camera still survived.
But we're going to have to wait and see. Obviously, stay tuned to VanillaTF2.org and VanillaTV.org. And obviously, the Twitch channel you're watching on right now, or if you're watching on VanillaTV2, just obviously just stay there. But or T4.TV as well, by the way. You can also actually watch us there as well. So obviously, stick around to VanillaTF2.org. Or subscribe to us here on YouTube, so obviously, or on Twitch, so you can see when we go live and everything with the coverage this weekend for I-47. I won't be attending. Skully will, because he's English and rich, and obviously have to be. And we're just gonna have to wait to see how that LAN goes. For now, though, Esports Heaven, ETF2 Highlander, the ETF2 Grand Finals, obviously, plus the 6th Cup. Let's not forget that.
That's gonna be fun to watch.
I haven't looked at all the brackets just yet, but there's always a couple of like fairy tale stories in there. You remember when we did the Nations Cup, we had Denmark showing up suddenly.
Oh yeah.
You know those kind of fairy tale stories. There's always teams like that, like my DJB suddenly making it to the grand final, or a Division 2 team just getting lucky draws. Don't get me wrong, but also 1 or 2 impressive wins to make it to the semi-finals. Something like that. There's always a little bit of a fairy tale story there. So we're gonna have to pay our attention to that over the coming weeks. Obviously, during Christmas time, we're not going to be costing all that much. It's going to be a little bit less, but obviously 2013, we will be fresh and back. And until Christmas, we will be here as well. So obviously, stay tuned. VanillaTF2.org is where you can find pretty much everything. And we have a new site in the making. Shh, spoiler. We have a new site in the making, but obviously...
I didn't hear that.
That's okay. That's just a little bit of a thing for you guys. Fine. Alright, let's talk about this game for a little bit. Apparently, Toto vaporized. He's not here. And we're going to have to wait and see. Because this game hasn't been delayed enough yet, so Toto said, you know what, I'm gone. I'll be back in 15 minutes. I don't know why, but he's gone. Which gives me the time to pour another drink. Don't worry, it's not an alcoholic drink because I don't, drink alcohol. I'm having peach lemonade, and it's amazing.
Well, I'm having a Diet Coke from Coca-Cola. There are other brands available. I've always wanted to say that.
You're sponsoring around now.
No.
Are they paying you to say that?
No, I just want to say there are other companies about with soft cola fizzy drinks. So there are others about. It's alright, this won't make the VOD, trust me. This won't make the VOD, I'll make sure I cut it.
Alright, cool.
Otherwise the YouTube video would probably get banned for mentioning the words Coca-Cola.
Yeah, they're gonna block the audio and everything. Either way, guys, as we have right now, Toto actually did join, and then Rising said, I need to go and get a Wii, so it's alright.
It's a game of tag.
Rising is back now, actually. Rising, you know what this is? When Community and me did Maxland, the grand final, there was a team called Button Bash, it's full German. Gear and Shocky played in that at the time, and Bash as well. And Marco MVP Wushman, or something, whatever his name was, he played in that team, and what they did is they kept dying and joining the server, spectator, and in the team and everything to get the correct spawn for Turbine. That's what they did during the final. Is they kept rejoining the team so that they got the good spawn for Turbine, every single one of them.
People have been trying to do that for Granary as well for the last few years. It's not, well, I don't like it, but there's nothing against it,
It saves you a second of walking, and it's like, I know as a medic, if you spawn on the wrong side, or you forget to respawn or something like that, it actually, covers your Uber and your rollout quite heavily on Granary. So, obviously,
surely, I mean, I've got it. Isn't it just better just to make a kill bind? Like,
that's what I do, yeah. But not kill, by the way. I have explode because it's more fun.
I must admit, I remember playing. This is the true story. I remember playing. I can't remember who the PC. It was a PCW, not an official. And our medic, for some reason, twice in the same map, hits his kill/explode bind after the game starts. And all you've got on team comms is, I swear I hit that in time. Which, it really is demoralizing.
Here we go. Finally, we have a game, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to VanillaTV. Finally, as we have Gullywash starting here, the second map in the Esports Heaven Catz Team Fortress 2 Challenge, hosted by esportsheaven.net and sponsored by mattcatz.com. We have BFF in the blue going up against mydgb.net in the red. The Portuguese team, plus a couple of outsiders, are going to push it up here against the number 3, and Cookye gets the first pick of the game, Skully.
And I think there's a mini air shot there straight onto one of the soldiers. Done. I think it's an air shot. He didn't die from it though. They have got it though. My DGB played the mistake of going up first. Never a good thing to do when you're on this map. You wait for the other team to jump first so you know where to go. You counter them, so that's how it is. They went up first. Didn't really pay off for them. Skeej is still alive. Merlin's still alive. And I really think, wow, look how far Kaidus is as well, though. Really denying any chance. Skeej is going to have to use that Uber almost just to block this point.
Rising against Kaidus, though. Kaidus, I wouldn't say he was overextended, but he was greedy. Let's put it that way. And Rising said, thank you very much, there's no 5 stickies there. I'm just going to kill you. And that's exactly what happened. Now, DJB trying to make their way through on choke here. Toda is getting the space. That's always lovely if your damage just gets a little bit of space. It's exactly what's going to happen. And now the rest of DJB plus Skeej making their way through. If you're wondering why Sai isn't playing, ladies and gentlemen, Skeej is playing because Sai had internet problems. So my DJB is playing with a substitute, but obviously Skeej... pretty much the same level as Sai is, I would actually say. So that's all good and fair. We're going to have to wait and see. They've not noticed the sticky trap. They've not noticed the sticky. They've noticed one side the sticky trap, and the other one gets blown off. Kaidus has stickies on both sides, which was a nice little play there. Running a sniper as well. Cookie's running sniper, not Zebbosai. It's Cookie. Look at the soldier bomb. Look at the soldier bomb going straight onto Skeej. Skeej, 22 health, 50, 21. Skeej goes down to Zebbosai. No one was there to help Zebbosai. And no one was there to help Skeej. I mean, Zebbosai doesn't need any help. He is just insane. His skills, none of your business. As we can see right now, BFF just cleaning house here. One by one, Skeej go down. What do? You go for the enemy medic. Mirelin, wisely, I guess, Ubering here just to keep his ass alive. He would have actually gone down if he didn't. So obviously, it's a wise decision, but it's going to play in the hands of DJB. They're going to have to try and get something. Like Killer for Fun goes down, though. That's not a good thing. As we can now see, Kaidus does get bombed on. It's not going to work, though. It's BFF still in a pretty fine position. But the thing is, when you have a sniper, it's actually harder to attack and easier to defend. So pushing a middle point like this is quite difficult to do if you have a sniper running around.
Yeah, I can see exactly what you're on about right now. They don't really have the positioning. They've got no position, especially with that sniper. Kaidus goes down, Zebbosai just goes down. Look at that, 2 pistol kills there from Rising. Rising gets a scattergun kill. That's a triple kill there for Rising. Nice little play there. And that is exactly it, because you don't have that heavy support or that support of someone more mobile to help you. You don't have that, and even in a defense like that, you cannot defend the choke with a sniper, in my opinion.
No, they got caught off guard a little bit. There was no sticky trap for Kaidus whatsoever. So, and they suddenly, out of nowhere, DGB decided, you know what, kill switch, let's do this. And they decided to go for it. It's exactly what happened. They caught BFF off guard. They were not really prepared, and obviously just get a couple of picks. You're good to go. Here they're going to go, though. Mirelin doesn't have Uber whatsoever. Is Mirelin going to get taken down? No, he is not. But there's quite a bit of people weak. Zebbosai does get the double on Rising coinz, though. Gets the triple now and Killer for Fun. Zebbosai doing loads of work here, and BFF miraculously is going to hold on.
That was already on Kaidus. No one knew what Kaidus was in the hiding dark area there, and he was just putting some sticky spam down to make sure no one could get onto the point. And they couldn't find him until it was too late. And when they found him, it was when he moved up forward to say, "Hello, here I am," and it was too late at that stage.
Just taking a look at exactly what's happening here. So we have Toda spawning. Mirelin is ready on that 100% Uber. He coinz trying to get something done, but he's behind enemy lines. He's just going to get shut down, trying to make something happen. Zebbosai goes down. Toda goes down. BFF definitely in the driving seat here. They're going to have to try and keep Mirelin from... to refrain from him using Uber. Sorry, I stumbled over my words there. As you can see now, they're going to go as aggressive as they possibly can. 2 scouts leaving them on the middle point. Now 2 scouts are going to flank up immediately. They're going to try and get some extra capture time here on the second point. But I can see DJB trying to make something work. Like, Killer for Fun does get shut down, so it doesn't look like it. But Toda sticking up in the main area. They're holding a little bit further forward at this moment in time. Now they're dropping back, and the Ubers are actually ready to go. So that was great play from DJB.net, just stalling for as long as possible until they had that Uber ready. And now we have a general 6 versus 6. It looks like Riverside's going to be the way of pushing. Yeah, it is, definitely. Yeah, and we're going to have to wait and see how BFF's going to do this, Skully, yeah?
Scout rush there, and scouts also go underneath as well. They're not seeing scout going underneath. Both scouts meet up onto the point, but they are there to stop it. beavern does take down Haunter, but there's a lot of play there from Toda, and Haunter there, coinz gets another, Toda gets his second there, and that was just some really great play there just to keep onto the people, some good death matching, and that is why they are still in this really, it's death matching, and there you go, Toda with another, I mean that's a triple kill there for Toda, just to keep his team in there, and before anyone says it's a demo man, left click, right click, 2 of those kills were pipes.
There you go, so just left click. It's a lot easier than clicking 2 buttons. Obviously, just clicking 1 is fine. See, coinz actually pushing in here onto this choke area. I think he's behind Kaidus as well.
He
is behind Kaidus.
He landed on top of Kaidus. That's such a shame. Now they're going to go. They're not even going for Mirelin. They need to get to Mirelin. Mirlin's right in front of him. Oh my god. It's all gone over the place now. That one play, that one little play there, it's not a mistake there that he jumped on top of Kaidus. He didn't know what Kaidus was, he panicked, and I think everyone just went in for the panic as well. Skeej goes down, and that's a bit of a shame. It was just that one unlucky play there, just probably a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, coinz calls for the push, like that he goes in, and obviously suddenly Kaidus is just lost. You know, you can already imagine the comments being like, coinz, he's under, huh, what, where? You know, it's kind of looking around. Obviously, it's not that easy. We're going to have to wait and see now as the Uber is going to come in quite quickly here, I think. Zebbosai's quite weak. He's going to get healed up. Then they go in. Here they go, actually. As DJB forces it quite far into the enemy territory. But that Uber should still have more than enough time on it. Darn and beavern are down, though. That's last fragging power and more just sticking together and dealing damage as a whole. And it looks like Zebbosai is going to die. Everyone is just going to drop airs. Kaidus is the last man standing. He's going to try and make something happen here on resupply area, but Rising just barely not get him down. Now Killer for Fun does get him down though, and it gives the space DJB needs, and for the 3rd time in a row, a last push is unsuccessful.
Wow. Kaidus was on like 3 HP, then picked up the health kit and wanted to jump away and couldn't from a nicely played scat shot there. So they have got this now as well. Skeej has got the Uber, Zebbosai goes down. That's Zebbosai being Zebbosai really aggressive, and he does it all the time. Mirelin does, Don takes down Toda. The Uber's popped off, and I don't really know about this Uber right now. Where are they? I think they've had to pull out. That they Ubered really to push them out, and it worked, but didn't work. If that makes any sense.
They thought they caught Mirelin off guard, but that's not what happened. As right now, DJB, they're going to have to be a little bit careful here. We have 2 scouts together with a medical life, and now stuff is spawning. But everyone from BFF is already in a prime position.
Oh, well,
Zebbosai goes down, takes down coinz though. Where's the backup going on? I didn't actually see that.
It was Killer for Fun. Is he? Yeah, look, it's Killer for Fun. If he started moving when I first said backup, he would have had something. He was on the wrong side. Nobody knew where he was, and it was only because he hesitated. Don saw him as he was rolling out.
Yeah.
Could have got some time on there, which really could have helped them there, because we all know how much momentum shift it is when you get 1 scout on a back cap, brings the whole team back, and even could have helped Skeej get his Uber up. Skeej doesn't have his Uber up, and the Uber gets forced off here. Mirelin is going to use that Uber, and he's going to use it on beavern, and he's going to use it on the scouts as well to get something going. Haunter, coinz, and Rising sacrifice themselves, and it's just going to be Toda and Skeej. They have the Uber, and the second point has not been capped. They're still capping middle. Are they going to use this? They have to hold this right now, but there's going to be some sticky spam there from Kaidus. No.
This is one of the most difficult positions you can be in as a team. Is you have Demo and Medic with an Uber ready to go, and now Kaidus comes from behind. God, this is so frustrating because you Uber here, you're like, well, we have 10 seconds of vulnerability, and you can't actually do anything. You get 1 pick and that's it. You waste your Uber for pretty much nothing. Now, BFF is going to be knocking on that door, but they might be a little bit premature here as they do come in. Yeah, no one is going to get caught off there on choke, but it looks like DGB is going to decide, hey, we have a window of opportunity here. Let's get this going, and let's try and hit them before they get that Uber charge.
Well, Sports, with Skeej popping when he did, it gave BFF a 50% advantage, which has actually turned into a 30% advantage because they've been pushed out. And I'm going to say this right now, and I knew it straight away. Zebbosai dive went straight to sniper. I was going to say that, and I knew that because I can just see him really going to use this right now. Look at him just waiting there, makes 1 shot, doesn't get anything on the big door, so he's going to move around to the second area, going to hold on that door, look around what we call the big door, and he's just going to keep poisoning there. Just going to keep poisoning. The Ubers get popped off on the other side as well. Take it away, Pledge. Take this Uber away.
Yeah, both Ubers get popped off. Quite a simple Uber here, though, as DJB comes in. but obviously BFF needed to defend the flank as well. Then is when they switch. They keep going for the point right now. Beavern gets taken down. Kaidus is in a prime position here to deal damage. And it looks like Skeej is going to be able to get out of there. Kaidus needs to be focused down on top of that point. Now trying to jump up on the top-hand side. It looks like DGB is going to pick up this point. The block comes in from cookye, gets shot in the face. Rising, dominating cookye right now. We see Kaidus, he can try and do whatever he wants, but at some point he needs to commit. And I think there he could have committed, decided not to, and obviously you never really know what the outcome would have been if he did.
The what-if game. I love the what-if game. we can play what-if game on basically every push, though. Yeah. And that's the best thing about this. But I know exactly what you're on about. The question is, what do you do in that situation? You know, do you go with your gut, or do you just go for what you think is just safe?
If you die, right now, Mirelin 95%. It looks like the push is going to be a little bit late here from DJB, so it does mean that the Uber is going to be ready to go here for Mirelin. Hunter does get shut down. Kaidus goes down. That might be a bigger pick than you eventually thought. The Uber now only comes off. So the Uber is very, very late for BFF, but Cade is still down for another 8 seconds. So that means when this Uber runs out, Cade is still down for 5 seconds. DJB might fancy having a go at this. It looks like they've dropped all the way out, though. They might turn on the power switch now, though. And it looks... Todo's decided let's play it a little bit safe. That's okay. I appreciate that decision.
No, I don't appreciate that decision. I thought that was the perfect opportunity to do a counter push. They used the Uber to get an Uber advantage, and they've wasted the Uber. They've wasted that Uber advantage. That's basically what happened there. That's what I saw. Zebbosai gets taken down from behind, and when you look at it though, Zebbosai dying is a good thing. Zebbosai dying and then putting 3 people out of position, that's a bad thing. And I'm talking on if I'm mind DGB. I'm talking like that. They're putting people on Zebbosai. Beavern goes down. That's good play there. They're going in without Uber. Going in without Uber. 95. They both got Uber right now. Who's going to... Mirelin was the first one to pop. It's Skeej is going to find some people to use. It's going to be Haunter. And then Mirelin is trying to see that Dunn goes down.
4 versus 2. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter because it's Kaidus. It's Kaidus. It does matter because look, there's an Uber still, but Mirelin does get taken down.
Doesn't matter.
It mattered until Kaidus died.
The thing is, they let them come in. That was actually a 12.5-minute round. That took forever. But the thing is, they let DJB come in without an Uber. There should be stickies there. There should be spam there. There's no way they should be letting those people in. But what happened is that there were 2 soldiers coming in from main, attracting spam. And then when the spam was over, the down men came in from the side. It was fantastic play from DJB. And I think it was some sort of weird tactic that they named earlier. As we can now see them going onto middle, the second middle only of the game. And one that BFF seems to be doing very well on, but DJB turning it around. Toda and Rising getting the frags. Rising getting a double, playing very well this game. And Rising and Killer for Fun cleaning up the rest of BFF. And Mirelin again just staying alive.
Did you see Skeej in that middle fight?
No, I didn't.
Skeej got hit by a rocket and was on top of the point. On 7 health. He jumped off the point on 7 health, dodged the crossbow from Mirelin, picked up health, and survived. So let's not talk about Mirelin being a survivor. Let's talk about Skeej being a survivor right now. I mean, that's the best. That was some insane play. But Skeej is known for that. He can surf his way out of any type of danger, which is fantastic.
Temu 2.0, one with an actual brain. Hello. Okay, never mind. Let's not do that.
Wow.
Wow. Temu was my student, basically, so that's why he got so awful. Right. Let's put it that way.
Soldier's gone underneath. Soldier has gone underneath the point right now. Sicky's on the point. They've only just picked him up right now. He's just going to be bait. Haunter's the bait there. Are they going to go in for this? No, they're not, because the Ubers are equal. I like it, though. It's a suicide. Now Zebbosai goes down. You've got to safe push now. It's 5 versus 5, and they don't have Zebbosai. Come on, my GGB. You've got to think about that. Surely you think about that. Here they go. They're going to go for a bomb. They're going to go for a bomb now.
That is sticky. Oh, my God. The pipes came flying in as well. Mirelin just dodging that. Just barely getting out of there alive.
Here we go. Haunter has gone heavy. Now that's an old school tactic, surely. Is it an old school tactic? Skeej at the pop! Skeej at the pop! Brilliant jump there from Zebbosai! Brilliant jump in there from Zebbosai. Here's a trick jumper, and that's the way he does it. Scout rush. Now they've got to make Mirelin pop. They have to make Mirelin pop. They can't make Mirelin pop.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Oh wow, the heavy tactic was perfect for the situation until Zebbosai showed off why he's one of the best trick jumpers in TF2. and did that.
Right, so right now we have an Uber ready for Mirelin, and you know what the thing is, if you Uber now and you are not successful onto capping second, the enemy is going to cap your last because they have an Uber advantage. So you need to make something happen, and let's see, Mirelin are making his way over, soldier on his face, he's going to have to pop that Uber immediately, as the Uber comes off very early. This Uber is wasted, which is pretty much exactly what they were going to do, and now you get this weird sort of scenario where there's a heavy around, there's scouts around, everything is around, BFF is going to pick up this, but there's an Uber advantage for DJB. Now I guess what's going to happen, and what should happen, is that BFF immediately goes to the middle and immediately takes it, like, now. They're not on it yet, but they will be, like, there you go.
Yeah.
They're getting that, and probably times 4, times 6, more or less around that. And then as soon as DJB comes in, they drop back. That's exactly what they do. And now you want to force that Uber early. How is BFF going to do that? Zebbosai. Here he comes. He's going to be able to get that force down. This is textbook play from BFF. They lost beavern, that is bad, but losing Zebbosai and forcing that Uber there very early. I mean, look at this. DJB is going to have to walk through two choke points. Obviously, if beavern wouldn't have died there, they would have had stuff alive, but you can see Darn getting the pick, Kaidus is still alive. DJB is in a rough scenario here, because even if they do push, that Uber is ready to go now for BFF.
And yet they will hold on to this like it's a baby. Because that Mirelin knows when to play this. This is why Mirelin is one of the best medics in Europe, and has been for a few years. And look, they're not even going to pop. Look how long he waits to pop it. In fact, he's not even going to pop it. He is not going to pop it anymore, because I think there was a scout on the back cap. Was there a scout? Yes, there's a scout hindering them. So you know what they're going to say? They're just going to say, let's just leave one person on the point to cap it. And it's not going to work. And they still hold on to this Uber. And while that's a good thing, oh my god, while that's a good thing, it means that Skeej can build his Uber. So all that Uber advantage is gone. Really nice positioning, took their time, and some great play there. Almost shades of like Epsilon, like old Epsilon.
Yeah, this looks really, really good, what BFF is showing us right now. This is pretty much textbook, the perfection, as close to perfection as BFF probably can, as both Ubers now get popped off. And DJB in an awful position. Can they juggle Toda? It looks like yes. Are they going to be able to take him down? No. So Toda obviously getting out of there with not even off HP, now getting healed up again, but the entirety of DJB getting slaughterhoused here all over the place, as now Zebbosai even going spy for completely no reason. And we're just going to have to wait and see. BFF could have done with a second soldier. Zebbosai saying, nah, I'm not fancying that. I'm going spy right now. Going to have to wait and see. You see Kaidus trying to push through the top right-hand side. Not the best way of going, but where Zebbosai sitting in that dark room area. Here we go. This might have been a tactic, by the way.
I don't know. It's a weird one. To put it like, they tell me they've got someone on the point. You've got to be kidding me.
Is this actually working? Wow.
No. For a moment there, I think we all thought no way, because you don't leave last unguarded. That was really poor, but at the same time, look, they have caught second, which is maybe a disadvantage. Skeej has got his Uber, Mirelin doesn't yet. He's going to have it now. Here comes the Uber force. Mirelin first had the Uber, he finally pops it now. They're going to push him back here. Watch them push them back now. BFF do have the advantage. They're not sharing it. They're giving it to Kaidus. Kaidus is keeping hold of this, and he's managed to push them back. The advantage goes back to Skeej and Mighty GV, but Mirelin is building faster, in my opinion. They will get this. Coinz goes down again. Just too much aggression, I think. Yeah, there's too much aggression.
I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like DJB, from time to time, they're losing a lone wolf to BFF, while BFF is walking around. Like, Zebbosai's the only lone wolf they have. We see Killer for fun. He gets fragged more often than the other 3 scouts in the game at this moment in time. Mirelin is getting caught a little bit less than Skeej. Toda's dying a little bit more often than Kaidus, even though Kaidus does the crazy shit. It seems like everyone from DJB is getting caught a little bit more, but still, right now, with the Uber advantage for DJB, it's just 2 seconds, don't worry about it. Both teams now having Uber, Zebbosai is already down. I'm guessing Zebbosai is going to go spy, heavy, sniper, anything.
Sniper.
You guess on sniper. I'm guessing on a 5 versus 6 push, just to get the Uber out of the equation.
Yeah. Let's get the Uber out of the equation. The Ubers have gone, and that's it. And funny enough, Zebbosai didn't go sniper, and really with a heavy, you probably could have used that sniper. You know, maybe Cookye or beavern could go sniper, but you know, Zebbosai is usually like, hey, I want to go off class, and I can do off class, and we know he can do that. So I'm still a bit shocked there. He's not taking sniper. That's fair enough. Darn goes down. So yeah, no, now they've got a soldier still, so that's a good thing.
We got a little bit
goes
of
down again.
Oh my god, Hunter, Zebbosai exchange frags once again. We've seen it a couple of times already. But one of the things that I'm noticing right now is that after 20 minutes of Gullywash, the score is 1-0 to DJB. So however well BFF has been playing this round, they didn't get a point on the board yet, and they need to get that done. This push needs to work, and it needs to work, well, obviously within the next 10 minutes.
Now Zebbosai
But
sniper.
you can see it's difficult. BFF finding it very, very, very difficult to crack the Portuguese nut. Obviously not everyone is Portuguese, but more or less everyone on that team is. And we can just see how long it takes for BFF to find a way to get through there. And looks now with Rising down, now in a 6 versus 5 scenario, now they're going to try, but Rising is going to spawn in 3 seconds.
Oh,
my god, Skeej gets
God.
slide. There we go.
A body shot.
If there's
Come
ever
on.
a crack in a nut, there we go, we found it. And it's got Skeej written all over it, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. A body shot. Oh, I'm just hearted at the body shot. I just want to say something. The whole team is basically Portuguese. From what I was reading on, the organization is Ukrainian.
Yeah, that's actually true. I think I heard that as well. I haven't checked their website today, but usually I do that before games, but obviously I don't. Well, whatever. Either way, we have a 1-1 scoreline, 9 minutes left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, as we have BFF here versus MyDJB.net in the quarterfinals of Esports, having Matt Catz Team Fortress 2 challenge, as we have Zebbosai going into drop pool. He's going to jump in right behind. He did get spotted. Double scout taking care of him. Zebbosai's not going to be able to do anything, but his team is taking care of stuff up the front. Toda goes down. Hunter goes down. That means the heavy claws force of the Portuguese MyDJB.net have been taken down, but we can see Rising getting for fun, getting damage done. Scouts already got 3 frags. Scouts got 4 frags. Are they going to be able to get more? It looks like Mirelin is going to Uber. Ooh, 4 frags.
No. Stay on the point. Stay on the point.
Are they actually chasing?
One of them was trying to chase there.
Phew.
Actually, I was
Alright.
like, why? I couldn't believe that. I got to be impartial a little bit, but you know, you've got to stay on the point there. And I must admit, I gave up watching that mid the moment Skeej got disconnected and died, because I was just there like, why have you done that?
Kayla for Fun and Rising together, dude. They're playing really well. I have to say, I'm really impressed.
Beavern and Cookye, they're at the top of the board really for BFF, but that was like the first time they come together as a team there and really showed a great strong showing on mid. But the interesting thing is BFF have an Uber advantage, and it's a 30% Uber advantage, which is goable on. And here they go. They're going to go through big door here. They've been spotted. The Uber comes up straight away.
They're caught.
There's a soldier going to get cut away. Coinz just get there. But are they going to go around behind? They can't go around because there's a scout there. They've got to fight in for this. And they have a couple kills as well. It looks like that is Rising, and Coinz have gone down. Now Killer for Fun goes down because he went for a back at Skeej. Skeej only got Toda here. They're going to have to go on there. This Toda has to play the mid of his, play the defense of his life. They've not even picked up Kaidus yet. Whereas Kaidus is there on the little place. They're trying to deny Toda getting out. Toda does get out. Real good play there. Now they're going to have to go back here. And look how aggressive.
HP.
Look how aggressive it's Zebbosai.
God,
wow.
Skully, I love this play from MyDJB as they try every single time. They barely get out of life, they time it well, and then when Kaidus is weak and BFF shows aggression, they're like, no, you can show aggression all you want, we're going to counter that, we're going to go. They catch 2 or 3 people off guard, exactly what they did right now, and they're going to go. They put on that power switch we spoke about at the first 10 minutes of the game. They have moments, and we saw it on Battlelands, where they say, screw it, we don't have Uber, they're out of position, we're just going to kill them when they push. That's exactly what they did there. And Zebbosai, yeah, he's playing engineer. You know, it's all fancy a little bit, but they're going to spot that NG. Obviously, it's always a little bit of a what the moment whenever you push in and then you suddenly get hit by a sort of remote control thing on the side of the map. But let's see here.
Not remote control, it's just vanilla rule set, remember?
Yeah.
Vanilla and Medlock rule set, so it's not going to be remote controlled. I like that. That was a nice little comment there. He's going to get to level 3. Now, what's interesting, because of where it's placed, it's going to be a 1 until they pick it up, and even more, it's looking over the point. So no one can do a sneaky cap until that sentry gun is down. And also, it's also going to prevent a soldier going in for a jump to try and make Mirelin pop. So it is the defense. For the casters, this is showing. Now, here they go. Here they go. They don't even know the sentry gun's there yet. They're going to put some stickies onto the point, trying to get Mirelin to pop. Mirelin doesn't pop. This has not gone well for them. Haven't even noticed the sentry gun yet. The sentry gun's been moved. That's how well it's been. And the scout, it's a bad time for it to be moved though, because the scouts are onto the point. Sentry gun goes down. What did you do? Zebbosai has really let this go at the moment. Wow.
It was I think what happened there, I didn't see completely because I was looking at the sentry as well, but what I'm quite sure happened is that BFF lost 1 or 2 players early. Like, literally, while the Uber went off, they lost a duel or 2 on the other points where their Uber didn't come off. If you lose a duel, if you lose 2 duels, it's over. If you lose 1 duel, it's difficult. And I think that's what happened on one side of the map, and BFF just ended up losing. It snowballed out of control, DJB got it. 2-1 lead right now for the Reds. And let's see, we don't have a lot of time anymore. You see Haunter now jumping in, and Mirelin, 28 HP, is going to be able to get out of there, but BFF is forced to play defensive right now, Skully.
They're forced to play defensive. They've got to play aggressive, though, because with 4 minutes left, they really want to try and get a few things. They have got 3 guys down, and Skeej is up with 51 health. He is going to run out the way. Killer for Fun and Toad pull out, so BFF are going to take this. Now, how aggressive do they want to be? And looking at how many people far forward, they don't want to be that aggressive. Skeej has the Uber before Mirelin, so it looks like they're going to wait for a dot push. Well, it's not really a dot push. The other position has the Uber. Fair enough, but here they go. Here they go. We've got Cookye on as a sniper this time. They're going to try and make the pop. Here goes. Skeej is the first one to go, and Mirelin's going to hold on to it. He is sharing, though, which is not going to be good for them. A soldier does get behind. Kaidus has been juggled, and he goes down there because I think he's killed himself on his own roller. But BFF are pulling out a lot of deathmatch right now. They have got a few kills there. Cookye hasn't not pulled anything off with that sniper rifle yet. Coinz going in again as that lone wolf. And wow. Just like that, BFF have it. I think they've got it ready.
We can summarize this a little bit. Right now, we have a 2-1 score lead for DJB. Both teams are going to play it easy and wait for that Uber. Obviously, DJB needs... Oh my god, are they actually going aggressive? Is DJB doing... They are actually doing this. This is crazy. DJB is going to say, we're pushing.
Cool,
we're doing it.
Catch them out. I like it. I
like it because this doesn't make sense. Let's put it that way.
Poison Rising goes down.
Zebbosai on his own.
Oh, dear. Just as we were saying we like this, we see a double kill. We're like, yeah, that's it. And I just want to see really Cookye finally dies with his 3 minutes of fame as a sniper doing nothing. The Uber gets exchanged anyway, and there's not only people up there. Who's that? That's Zebbosai. Surely that's Zebbosai on the point there. No, it's Don.
Are you serious?
Down.
Are they actually holding on to this? That is impressive. I was about to say this is the reason why they lost, and they held on.
Here goes Kaidus. Kaidus puts the sticky right in front of him, so no, there goes Kaidus. I'm sure he's going to have something to say about that, but there goes Kaidus. How
the hell did GJB hold on to that? No Uber, nothing of the sort. Completely caught with their pants down. They still managed to hold on to that. That's impressive. And to be honest, if they win it, it's all because of that defense. 2-1 score lead at the moment. How many time do we have? 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes.
2:14. And I just want to see my DGB want to be aggressive, and I'm loving it. I'm loving that idea to go aggressive, personally. But it's not working because Skeej only has 70%. Mirelin's got a full. Here we go. Scout and Soldier gets Ubered straight away. Here they go. The Pyro's not doing anything. There's a Soldier beaming straight onto the medic. Here goes the Heavy. They're going to focus that Heavy down right now, but the Pyro's still up. This is really defensive play there. Loving this from my DGB. Beaming takes down the Heavy. The Uber finally comes off. Skeej is playing really well. It's just Skeej and Rising. They're the only 2 up at the moment. Let's wait for the call. Oh, the Soldier jumped right onto them. This is not going to go well. Kaidus needs to just hit that. They
2
need
seconds.
to take
1
down
second. Spawn. DJB spawns. DJB is spawning. Not in time. It's not in time. 1 minute and 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a 2-all scoreline here between BFF and MyDJB.net in the red, as we have here in the quarterfinals of the Catz Team Fortress 2 Challenge, hosted by esportsheaven.net. We have 1 minute left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. It is theoretically possible, but this middle needs to go quick either way, Skully, and I'm not quite sure if that's going to happen with a sniper for Cookye.
No, this could go well. They just need 1 pick, but Hunter's gone strong straight away. Zebbosai is not playing aggressive, which is really surprising. We're going to see nobody really contesting that top point, so there we go. There goes the first kill for Cookye. And there's another one in the air for Coinz. And he's on fire now. He's on fire now, and it's going to be 4 versus 2, but Mirelin is down and Skeej is up, so Toda could block this. Toda could block this. It's going to be 1.
Oh.
Where is Cookye? Surely he's not
Cookye
gonna
always
go.
got the shot on Skeej and Toda as they retreated out into their lobby, but like this Uber, Skeej has this Uber, that's gonna block it for 10 seconds. And unless something like completely absurd happens, which we've already seen happening a couple of times, this should be just a golden cap series.
Here it
Have
goes.
to wait and see.
Uber
Here
comes
is-
to block it.
Yeah, Darn is down. The Uber got popped up. We only have 13 seconds left on the clock. There's no way, ladies and gentlemen, this is over. Don't worry about it. I'm not trying to anti-hype it. This is not possible anymore. So this game is going to end
Into a golden cap.
because we have a golden cap, obviously. Two always storyline. Still major all losers. There you go. That's what I have on my screen. I'm not sure if the VTV HUD supports that.
I just want to say, because I know we have got a few new people in the stream watching us, so I thought I'd just give you a rundown of golden cap. It is basically first cap to win. If you cap all 5 points, you win. That's basically it. You've got 10 minutes to do that. Now, if no one does that in 10 minutes, whoever holds the midpoint after the 10 minutes wins the round. So really, all BFF have to do is win the mid and then play like turtles, and they won't because it's done. It's Tarn and Kaidus. I hate to say that, but I know they're going to be two guys that won't want to win like that.
So
And
let's be fair, that winning like that is stupid. So,
some
halftime
people-
doesn't exist, by the way. There's a couple of halftime people in chat. Halftime doesn't exist in Europe. We play for 30 minutes with a win difference limit of 5. So 5-0, 6-1, 7-2, 8-3 all ends the game. Or the
8-3?
final score after 30. I've seen 9-4 games, Skully.
Really?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I actually played a game myself once, 8-7 on Granary.
That's insane.
In ETF 12, yeah, it's ridiculous.
I just want to say, I played at 0-0 after 30 minutes on Granary.
Same. Yeah, I've done that before as well. It doesn't matter.
It's
Either
okay.
way, there's no half-time. So basically, 2-all after 30 minutes, end score, and then what we have is a golden cap, exactly the way what Skully just explained. 10 minutes, and the winner of either the middle or the round at that time wins the map. Now, obviously, this game is starting, so I'd like to say welcome once again to VanillaTV. But to touch on that a little bit, BFF won the first map. Don't forget that. So if BFF wins this golden cap, they win the game and they move on to the semi-final. If DJB wins it, we're getting a third map. Now, wouldn't we all want to see a third map?
Of course we want to see a third map, but let's take this point straight away, because this is all BFF. They have to do this right now, and we can see straight away my DGB want to be the aggressor. Haunter takes down beavern, Killer for Fun goes down, so there's a nice little trade there. Scout for a scout. Here they go. Toda does go down now. This is not going to go well for them now. Haunter's gone down. Not going to go well. Kaidus gets down coinz. Kaidus gets down rising. Double there for Kaidus. That's going to take it. Skeej is on his own. 63% charge. And he is running. And I think he's all the way back to last. He is. So now they're going to be on their back foot right now. How aggressive? How aggressive were they? Wow.
Well, BFF has done that all season. That's pretty much what they do whenever they win. Like, the thing is, though, Kaidus has been on the back foot the entire game. On Badlands, on Gullywash. In that middle, he was the carry. He was the guy who said, I'm doing this on my own, exactly the way he did it against Punchline last season, if you can remember that. He steps up, and he's the guy, I'm carrying this. You know what I mean. But
I know what you mean.
We're going to have to wait and see here, though, as both teams are buffed. Both teams do have Uber. It's going to be a defense versus an attack, and obviously with, 8-ish minutes, I guess, left on the clock.
How far forward might TGV there? Are they really playing that far forward?
Scared of Zebbosai sniper, man. They're scared. Like, Skeej got sniped. Like, with
I
a
was
body
going
shot,
to say, I've never gotten sniped. Snigger. I mean, they're susceptible for a Riverside push. That's what I mean. But now, have they come back? They are coming back. They just want to make Mirelin pop. Look at this. Are they going to go straight in? They're really tempting. Loving this. Just tempting them. And asking them to make my day, punk, or whatever it was. They're really just... I mean, BFF could just take all the time in the world. They're not going to. They're just waiting for that one moment, and here is this one moment with a scout rush. Double block there, double ball, because the heavies had to be Ubered. And the rest of BFF do go out, and just cookye and beavern go. Cookye and beavern are the only ones left, the only ones dead. Rising goes down, coinz goes down, Zebbosai's going to be huge here. He takes out a couple, but really they need that heavy. It's going to be 4 versus 3. Let's just regroup and go for another push.
Yeah, the question is right now, is DJB going to push out? This is difficult. You have a 4 versus 4 scenario, right? There have guys spawning, so it's 5 versus 4. But obviously everyone from BFF is spawning. It looks like they're going to try. They're going to poke out, get rid of stickies in front of the door. They're going to try, but kaidus, loads of spam already. Damage gets done already. And we can see DJB is in a good position, but BFF fancies a go at this. At least poking in a little bit. 6 versus 5 scenario here, as DJB is in a very difficult position. People on low health, no Uber whatsoever, and Skeej gets shot down by Zebbosai. If you want to talk about a clutch play, look at that sniper as he takes down Skeej, no problem whatsoever. Second time that he clutched out. We see Rising changing to medic. As right now, Skeej is down. They need to build that Uber. Rising changed to medic, and Skeej is going to go scout. That's the way how it's going to be.
That's great. I love that. I really love that, but it's not. It's too late because here comes the Uber straight away. Beavern and Zebbosai may be down. Skeej is using all the pyro tactics he knows, and it's working. He's put Mirelin straight into a corner. Brilliant play there. Dan and kaidus are the only 2 up, and Dan does get Rising. Brilliant play. Now will Skeej go back to medic? He is running back and he's going to go to medic. Zebbosai comes up as a sniper, and I want to see Mirelin go to crits. He won't though.
And I'm already seeing, is that allowed, is that allowed? One medic, 1 demo man alive, and 2 soldiers, 2 scouts,
the
2
rules
everything.
Are, the
alive.
rules,
It's
the rules
alive.
Is it alive? Because I'm pretty sure the rules say, I don't know if it's the same in EHS as it is for ETF12, it's outside the spawn.
But
outside the spawn.
No matter how intelligent that medic switch and everything like that was all coinz and Haunter. They spammed that middle area like mad, like 8 rockets flying in at the same time. So much damage, and BFF, like, they're still in a good position. I mean, we can say everything we want. They're still in a good position. They're sitting there, their Uber's fine, they're holding... Like, the thing is, if after 10 minutes neither team has capped a round, the team who holds middle wins the map. And BFF, they already won the first map, they don't have to go necessarily. And now DJB is saying, okay, well, I guess we have to go then. And that's exactly what they did.
And they've Ubered, and without force, they've Ubered for no reason. And Dan's gone down, so now Skeej has got the Uber.
coinz got the force. coinz got the force on that.
coinz got the force. I did wonder what happened there because the Mirelin was quite high on health there, so really explainable there. And look how far high Toada's gone. Toada almost survived a bit of a crater, but the Uber has been popped. I think Skeej used that to try and save Toada.
Here we go.
They're going to get this point. Here comes kaidus. Survives it, and he was practicing earlier with his little sticky jumps on the Highlander game. And are they going to hold it? They have lost second, but they've got the all-important mid, and Zebbosai's playing really far forward as a sniper. So, and that's a key. Zebbosai's sniper. Now that's something really to point out at the moment, because he's usually the soldier. This could be one of those moments where you say, this is why a scout plays the off class. Personally,
I cannot believe this game is going to go down to the wire. We have 4 minutes left on the clock. DJB just running out. They're like, no, we don't have Uber. We cannot actually hold this. Are they going to... Like, they're out of position right now. Completely out of position. Yeah, they are going to hold, actually. Okay, this could be the whole of the century if this works.
There's no back. They've lost it because they couldn't get the people onto the point because of aggression. And they have lost it. Oh, wow. They have lost a lot of people there. Haunter goes down at the same time.
That's it.
5 versus 3. No one else on the back cap. They've lost it behind. They're going to walk into this. BFF, it's just going to be Skeej and Toada. Here comes. It is coinz. It's not going to do much, is it? coinz is just...
That would have been the whole of the century. And I'm completely against that. Like, I'm gonna have to say I'm completely against holding second out of position. But we see every team doing it. I guess teams are having success. But that was a good game.
They were holding it for a back cap. They were holding it for a back cap.
Yeah, they were holding it for a backup actually, but they didn't manage to block it correctly. And the game, and Gullywash obviously go to BFF, who was playing in the blue today against MyDJB.net. MyDJB is gonna get knocked out. There's no loser bracket whatsoever. They do get knocked out here in the quarterfinals of the Esports Heaven Matt Catz Team Fortress 2 Challenge, hosted by esportsheaven.net and sponsored by mattcatz.com. We were VanillaTV. We've been covering this game, and we've been covering pretty much everything in Europe with regards to TF2. And obviously check us out everywhere. VanillaTF2.org is our main news hub. VanillaTV.org is where you can find the streams and everything like that. And check out all our vaults on YouTube at youtube.com/VanillaTV.org. For now, guys, this was it. Thanks for joining us. If you just joined in, you can find the vaults later. Thanks so much. You can find me at Patrick Ledge on Twitter. You can find Skully at SkullyVTV and Comedian, our streamer.
Vanilla TV.
Yeah.
Don't forget, at Vanilla TV, follow that on our Facebook, VanillaTV.org as well. We've already mentioned the YouTube. VanillaTF2.org is our website. Don't forget to press that lovely share button or that to make sure, that follow button, to make sure you know exactly when we are going to go live. Keep checking us out. We have got the ETF2L Season 13 final coming up this week. We will let you know when it will be, but when we will know. And that is going to be one heck of a game, and we hope that we will see you there.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Have a very good night. If you have any feedback, let us know, and thank you very much. We'll see you guys next time, pretty much, which is probably only tomorrow or the day afterwards. Thank you so much. Have a good night, and sleep tight.